Hello everyone, I am Cindy from Crochet. Today I'm going to teach you how to make this little cheetah. So this one is kinda easy, so it is very suitable for the beginner. Now let's get started. Okay, first we need the 3mm crochet hook and the 4-ply yarn. I use a cotton yarn, which is very good. For the first part, we're going to start with the head. For the first row, you're going to make 5 chain. Okay, then you make 5 chain like this. Okay, after that you make another chain and then turn, and then you keep making. For the second row, you make 4 SC, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, and then for the last stitch, you have to do 3 SC in the same stitch, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now I'm already done with the 3 SC in the same stitch, and then continue making SC for 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. For the last stitch, make increase. So increase is that you do 2 SC in the same stitch, 1, 2. So you make 2 SC in the same stitch. Okay, now we finish the second row. You will have 12 stitches totally. Okay, for the next one, I use the red mark to make the stitch, Okay, for the third row, you're going to start with increase first. Increase, and then 3 SC, 1, 2, 3, and then make increase for the next 3 stitch. First increase, the next stitch you make increase, second increase, and then the last one, third increase. Okay, after that make SC for another next T stitch. Okay, and then make 2 increases for the next 2 stitches. First increase, second increase. After you finish this row, you're going to have 18 stitches. For the fourth row, you will going to start with 2 SC, 1 and 2. Okay, and then increase. Okay, after that you repeat this set for totally of 6 times. Now I'm keep making 2 SC and increase, and then make all around until you finish the fourth row. After you finish the fourth row, you're going to have 24 stitches. Okay, for row 5, row 6, row 7, row 8, and go all the way to row 17. You have to follow the pattern that I wrote on the screen. I think this is not too hard. After you, for the fifth row, you're going to make 3 SC and increase, and then you will repeat this set for the total of 6 sets. After you finish 5th row, you're going to have 30 stitches, and after that you keep making the same thing for row 6, row 7, and row 8. If you notice that it will continuously increase the stitch by 6 rows. Okay, and after you finish row 17, for row 9 to row 17, you just easily making 48 stitches around, and after you finish this row, you're going to have 48 stitches, and after that we will keep making we start to decrease, so for row 18 you make 6 SC and then decrease. Okay, just follow the pattern I wrote on the screen, and since this is decreasing, it will reduce your stitch. After you finish 21st row, you're going to have like 24 stitches. After you finish the 21st row, you will fill in polyester fiber to make it look like the head of the door. Okay. After that, you just continue crocheting the 22nd row. The pattern 2 SC decrease for 6 sets around. After you finish this row, you're going to have 18 stitches, and then after that row 23 make SC and then decrease, repeat it for 6 times totally. You will have 12 stitches after you finish this row, and for the last row you make a decrease for 6 times. Alright, you will have 6 stitches at the end and then fasten off. Okay, and when you're making this 3 row, make sure you keep filling in the polyester fiber. Okay, now I'm going to do the last row, so it's going to be 6 decreases. But I've already done it, so this one is a fasten off, so just fasten off and cut the yarn. Okay, like this. Alright, now we finish off with the head part. Now we're going to start off with the body part. So for the body part, use the same type of yarn, same color. We will start to making the leg. For the leg, you have to make 2 legs. For the first row, you're going to make magic ring 6 SC. So this is magic ring 6 SC. You form the loop first and then make 1 SC, 2 SC, 3 SC, 4 SC, 5 SC, and then 6 SC. Okay, after that you pull the yarn to close the loop like this, form the circle, and then you put the yarn into the first stitch and make another SC. So I keep making SC around, so the second row will be 6 SC around. After you finish this row, you're going to have 6 stitches. Alright, keep making 6 SC. Okay, now I'm done. After I finish this row, I decided to put the blue yarn as a mark that I will know that this is the beginning of the row, so I can start making the third row easily. For the third row, make 2 SC and increase. Repeat it for total of 2 times. After you finish this row, you're going to have 8 stitches. For row 4, okay, now I'm finished it, and for row 4, keep making 8 SC around. After you finish this row, you're going to have 8 stitches. Okay, I finished the 4th row already. Now I get the leg like this, so make another leg and just repeat first to 4th row, and after that we will join the leg together. We're going to start the 5th row by making 16 SC. To join it, you just put the yarn into another side and then just slip stitch the yarn together. After that you get something like this, and then you keep making SC around. Each leg has like 8 stitches, so when you combine them together you're going to have 16 stitches totally. Okay, just do what I did, so it's not very hard. When you finish this row, you're going to have 16 stitches. Alright. Okay, for the part that it might be a little bit tricky is the part in the middle. Okay, just make sure that you put the hook into the leg part, you know, not the midden of the leg, not the midden of the leg. Just put the hook into the leg, you know, another leg. Alright, keep making so. Okay, now I'm done with 16 stitches. Just change the point of marks a little bit. So now we are on the body part already. Okay, for row 6 to row 8, nothing is complicated. Just continue 16 SC around. Okay. After that, for row 9, make 3 SC, increase, 7 SC, increase, and then 4 SC. It's not so hard, but for the increase part is on the size of the body. So make sure you follow the code. For row 10, make 18 SC. Okay, now I'm going to start the arm part. For the arm part, makes magic ring for SC. Okay, I think you can do magic ring easily, so this part would be a bit easy. Just follow the instruction on the screen, and then you make 2 of the arm. It might be a little bit hard because it's quite small, so I recommend if you guys make for second row already, if you finish second row already, try to reverse the work from inside to outside because it might be too hard if you do it later. Okay, this one I finished already for the first arm, and then make sure don't forget to fasten off and then cut the yarn. Okay, after that I make both of the arm, and this part is the most trickiest part of my work. So you have to combine the both arms to the size of the body. For what I'm doing is that I just slip stitch the yarn, and you will see it is attaching to the size of the body. So make both of them, attach both of them to the size way of the body, like this. Okay, both sides. Alright. This should be enough. You don't need to sew, but it would be better if you sew one part and try to secure it, you know. And then you continue row 11. by making 4SC on the body part. Now I'm making 4SC. Okay. Okay, I finished 4SC. Okay, now finish 4SC. For the next 6SC, we're going to make it on the arm part. Okay, so just put the hook into the arm part and then continue making 6SC around the arm. Okay, I finished with the arm part. After that, you make a 9SC on the body part. Keep making 9SC along the line here. Okay, almost done. Then after you finish 9SC, put the hook into the arm again and then continue making 6SC on the arm. Okay, I almost finished making 6SC on the arm. Okay, now I finish it. After that, make the last 5SC on the body part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we are done. After you finish this row, you're going to have 30 stitches. Okay. After that, you keep making. Okay, for row 12, make 6SC and then make 2 decrease on the arm part. And after that, okay, 2 decrease. After that, keep making 11SC on the body part. SC on the body part. After you finish this row, you're going to have 26 stitches. After you finish row 12, you will fill in the polyester fiber. Just make sure that the polyester fiber reaches the bottom part of the leg and also the arm part, so you can use scissors to help pushing it inside. Also, fill in the polyester around the arm as well. You can use the scissors to poke the polyester inside the arm part. After that, continue the row 13 by making 2 SC, 1, 2, and then 4 decreases. 1 decrease, 2 decrease, 3 decrease, 4 decrease, and then make 6 SC. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I skip all of those because it's not really hard. Okay, just follow the code on the screen. After that, after you finish this row, you're going to have 18 stitches and then fasten off. Okay, for the muzzle parts, for the muzzle it's pretty easy. So first off, you start with magic ring 6 SC. Magic ring 6 SC, you will have 6 stitches, and then for the second row, you're going to make 6 increases. And after you finish the second row, you can fasten off, and you will get 12 stitches totally. Alright, now I'm done with the muzzle part, and after that, you might embroider the thread to be the nose and the mouth, but I want to teach you to do something different. You can use jumper and felting wool to make the shape of the nose and the mouth. I use the brown felting wool and then use jumper to poke. You can poke it like this. So keep poking it into the nose shape, and then start making the mouth by making straight line down and then another bend to the left side and to the right side. So now it's this step. Okay, and then this part is the ear part. You can start with a magic ring 5 SC, but this time don't form the circle because we just need the semicircle to serve as the ear. Okay, you can just pull the yarn to close the loop, but do not need to form the circle. Okay, after you finish the first row, which is the brown, you can start off the second row in the front side, or the right side. So just like this. You can slip stitch the yarn in, the clean yarn. Okay, slip stitch. Okay, and then you make one chain and then make increase, then make HTC for 2 times in the same stitch. For the next stitch, make 2 DC in the same stitch. DC is double crochet. 2 DC in the same stitch. Okay. For the next one, the next stitch, you're going to make 2 HDC, half double crochet, 2 HDC in the same stitch. Okay. For the last stitch, make just increase. Okay. Okay, now we are done with the ear part, and then you can just fasten off and then cut the yarn. Okay, now we are done with the first ear part. So I would recommend you to sew, like embroider the part that is brown. So you see the tiny bow area. So now I will embroider the clean yarn in, so it will hide the part which is brown. Okay, this is the final resource, the result. Okay, then for the back side of the ear, we have to make it as well. So you're going to do the same thing, do the same code, just repeat the process of the ear, but you can use the plain cream color for the whole work. Alright? Then we are going to attach both parts together. So we're going to start from the back side, and you will fit the right side out, and then make one chain, and then you keep making slip stitch. Make slip stitch. You need to insert the hook into 2 layers of both front and back side of the ear, and then just pull the yarn through 2 layers of the ear, and that is my slip stitch. So you can attach both front side and back side together. Okay, now I'm done. So this is the ear part, and now it's time for assembling. So you can just you will also attach the muzzle around row 13 to 17, and the ear around row 5, starting from row 5. You can use the pin to pin down where you want to sew it, and then you can just sew it using the yarn. After that, attach the body part to the head part. Then start off the tail part. For the first row, make a 5 SC, magic ring 5 SC, and then for row 2 to row 9, keep making 5 SCs. After that, you can fasten it off, and this is the tail, and then you cut the wire a little bit longer than the tail. Just cut the wire like this, and then bend one end, just only one end, you know, you don't need to bend both ends. You don't need to bend both ends actually, but and then after you bend the end, you can insert the wire into the tail, and then you can insert one end to the butt part of the cheetah. So this is one end, you can unfold it or do something, and then you can just poke it, insert it inside the butt part of the cheetah, and then you can sew it around that base area. you see the tail is bendable. Alright, and then I will do a little bit on the ear part, so I want it to be fatter. So I sew the size of the ear part, attaching it to the head in order to make it flatter. So this cheetah won't look like a bear if you sew it down. Now we're going to do the eye part. So first I outline the eye with pencil around row 2 to row 14, and then I'm going to use the felting wool, maybe the dark brown or black color. And then start off with the outline first. So you poke the felting wool in the oval shape, like for the outline first. After that, you can fill in the whole area. Now the first eye is finished, and then you can do another one. Done with both of them, okay. And then after that, you use the brown felting wool to make the strip under the eyes. So this one will serve as the body pattern for the cheetah. I'm done with the strip under the eye. So it's kind of like bent, the curve is kind of curving a little bit. And after that, we can make the animal pattern by using the brown felting wool on the forehead part. So I will make this one look like the heart shape. So just add more, make it look like the heart shape, okay? Then make another dot on the right side and the left side of the heart. Now I'm done with the dot, okay, and then we're going to make more pattern. So make another dot above the heart shape. Make 2 other dots on left side and the right side of that dot, you know. Okay, now we finally finished the animal pattern on the forehead of the cheetah. So this one look very cute and I like it. You can poke a little bit to make it more beautiful. So for the eye, I decided to fill in the brown felting wool in the middle of the eye and make it look more dimensional. So I decided to add the clean felting wool to outline the eye to make the eye look clearer than before. So just outline the eye with the clean felting wool like this. Okay. Now I finished with the cheetah and now it's time for watermelon back. For the watermelon it's very easy. So you will start off with the red part. For the first row you make magic ring 6 at C, and then for the second row you make 6 increases, and for the third row you're going to make 6 SC and then increase for 6 sets. So after you finish the third row, you're going to have 18 stitches. After you finish all of them, you have to fold it together, and then you're going to insert the green yarn. Okay. Okay, make one. You can insert the green yarn like this. You can slip stitch the yarn in, and then you make one chain and then make XC you have to insert the hook into 2 layers and then pull the yarn and make SC. After that you can make SC all along the curve, so it looks like the watermelon peel. After you attaching the green part, the watermelon together, you can make the strip by making 18 chain, and then after that you have to slip stitch. You have to slip stitch the strip to another side, to the other side of the watermelon back. Okay, then embroider the black yarn as the watermelon seed. You can embroider using this technique. It's not so hard. You can repeat it 2 to 3 times for each seed because it's so hard to see. Okay, now we are done with the cute little cheetah. I'm really satisfied with the result. So thank you so much for watching my video. And also please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will try to upload the free petal more frequently if I have time. So thank you so much.